Ivory Records Corporation proudly presents another volume of its ballroom dancing instructional video series, You Can Dance. Hi there, and welcome to Ivory Records' release of You Can Dance, the instructional video series. I'm PONCY, QUIRINO, and together with my close personal friends in the ballroom dance circuit, we'll teach you 4 dances. That's right, the FOXTROT, the REGGEA, the TANGO, and the BOOGGIE. So get your ballroom dance shoes ready and join us. This dance instructional video is produced especially for beginners. Each dance is presented in short and easy-to-follow routines. All the basic step patterns are shown with instructions, actual demos, detailed footworks, and slow-motion sequences executed in the simplest manner. The specially recorded songs are just as great, and you'll definitely find it easy to move across the dance floor. You can dance! The foxtrot was introduced in 1914 by vaudeville actor Harry Fox. He used to do trotting steps to ragtime music as part of his stage act. This became Fox's trademark dance, and audiences began calling it Fox's Trot. We'll start off the foxtrot with a basic walk. Now the walk has a bounce to it. Now I'll ask Daphne here, my lovely partner, to show you exactly how it looks like. I'll take my left foot going forward, and Daphne will start with her right foot going backward. And we'll go like this. 1 and 2, 1 and 2, 1 and 2, and 1 and 2. All right? Now, let's just try that one more time. Here we go. I'll start with the left, and Daphne will start with her right going back. Here we go. 1 and 2, 1 and 2, 1 and 2, and 1 and 2. We now have a video insert with Ray and Janelle to show you the proper posture and stance.
You make me feel like spring has sprung, and every time I see you green, I'm such a happy individual.
Let's see that footwork again. Here we go. 1 and 2, 1 and 2, 1 and 2, and 1 and 2.
The moment that you speak, I wanna go play hide and seek. I wanna go and pounce the moon just like a toy balloon. You and I are just like a couple of ducks running across the meadow, picking off lots of forget-me-nots. You make me feel so young. You make me feel there are songs to be sung, bells to be rung, and a wonderful fling to be flung, and even when I'm old and gray.
We've given you 2 variations of the walk, and now we'll give you a counterclockwise combination that will take you from one side to the other. I'll take my first 2 counts again. 1 and 2, and then I'll use that shift, which will now go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You see? From one side to the other. I'm sure you got that, but let's do it one more time. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And now the figure 8 combination. This is a pattern created when Daphne crosses her right leg over her left and extends her left leg out. And again, likewise, left over right and right over left, left over right, right over left, and left over right. Now, what the male does is he faces his partner and he guides her. Now, to let her start the figure 8, he will draw her inward with her right foot crossing this way. 1, pull, and then pull inward again. Pull, pushing out, pulling in, pushing out, pulling in, and pushing out, thereby creating the figure 8 movement. Now, what you'd like to do with the figure 8 is end it with a dip, which is the normal practice. Let's show you. Daphne enters with her right foot going 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. At the end of 4, I will take her right hand and draw it inside, turning her counterclockwise so that I'll be directly in front of her and lean her back to a dip. All right? Let's try that one more time. I will draw her in with her right foot. This is 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Then I will lift over her head counterclockwise and pull her in for a dip. That's the figure 8 with the dip. Now, to get to the figure 8, the best possible combination of steps is the change. So what I'll do is I'll start the change with Daphne here, take her to the other side, and then back to this side to end it with a figure 8 and a dip. Here's how it goes. I'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Back and 1, 2, 3, 4. I turn Daphne and bring her in for a dip. Remember, before she starts her figure 8, she still has to step one step back. Here we go. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Back and cross. 2, 3, 4. Turn her once and lead her into the dip. And that's your change, figure 8 with a dip.
The moment that you speak, I wanna go play hide and seek. I wanna go and pounce the moon just like a toy balloon. You and I are just like a couple of ducks running across the meadow, picking off lots of forget-me-nots. You make me feel so young. You make me feel there are songs to be sung.
Here's another pattern for you to enjoy to walk with your partner. And the count will go like this. Slow, slow, quick, quick, slow, 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 quick, quick, slow. Let Daphne and I show you. All right? Starting again with my left foot, I'll go slow, slow, and then I'll go quick, quick, slow again. Slow, slow, quick, quick, slow again. Slow, slow, quick, quick, slow, and slow, slow, quick, quick, slow. Now, you can also go to the other side, like this. Slow, slow, quick, quick, slow, 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 quick, quick, slow, 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 quick, quick, slow, and slow, slow, quick, quick, slow. All right. I'd like to end my slow, slow, quick, quick, slow with a little spin. So what you do is, when you finish by ending on your right foot, and the count will be like this. You'll go slow, slow, quick, quick, slow, 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 quick, quick, slow, I've just ended with my right foot. So with my left, I will spin outward in a right turn fashion. I'll go 1, 2, and dip. You see? All right, let's do that again. This time I'll go to my left. Slow, slow, quick, quick, slow, 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 quick, quick, slow. I just ended with my right foot. So with my left, I'll spin to my right. 1, 2, and dip. You see? That is your other variation for a walk. Well, those are your basic step patterns for the foxtrot. And now that the gang is all here, we'll show you exactly what it looks like with the music.
You make me feel so young. You make me feel like spring has sprung. And every time I see you green, I'm such a happy individual. The moment that you speak, I wanna go play hide and seek. I wanna go and pounce the moon just like a toy balloon. You and I are just like a couple of ducks running across the meadow, picking off lots of forget-me-nots. You make me feel so young. You make me feel there are songs to be sung, bells to be rung, and a wonderful fling to be flung. And even when I'm old and gray, I'm gonna feel the way I do today. 'Cause you make me feel so young. You make me feel so young. You make me feel like spring has sprung. And every time I see you green, I'm such a happy individual. The moment that you speak, I wanna go play hide and seek. I wanna go and pounce the moon just like a toy balloon. You and I are just like a couple of tucks running across the meadow, picking up lots of forget-me-nots. You make me young. You make me feel there are songs to be sung, bells to be rung, and a wonderful fling to be flung. And even when I'm old and gray, I'm gonna feel the way I do today. 'Cause you make me feel so young. You make me feel so young. You make me feel so young. You make me young.
And that's the foxtrot. The reggae is widely popular among young ballroom enthusiasts because of its modern strains. In a lot of ways, it is similar to the 70s dance known as the grind. To show you how the reggae is done, I'll need the assistance of my lovely partner Janelle, who will show you exactly how it's done facing you. So I suggest you both stand up, male and female. We'll take it from the man's count. Now what happens here is, I'll first step to my left, put the weight there, and since the weight is here, your right leg is free, push your hip out. And then I transfer to the other side, I step to my right, the weight is here, I push the left hip out, all right? Now again, I step left, the weight is here, the right hip goes out, then I step again to the right, the weight's on my right, I push with the left hip out. Let's do that a little faster, shall we? Here we go. Step left hip out, right hip out, left hip out, right hip out. Now let's take it from the lady's point of view. You standing up? Okay, follow us. I step on my right first, then hip out left, left hip out, right hip out, left hip out. Okay, now we'll do it on our own counts. I'll start with the left, and Janelle will go with the right. Okay, so here we go. Step in, out, out, in, out, in, out, in, out, and in. You want to see it from the back side? Let's do it. Come on. Okay, I'll step to the left, and Janelle will step to the right. Here we go. Ready, go. Left, out, right, push out. Here we go. Step in, push out, and out, and out, and out. There you go. That's your basic. Now, when you start with your partner, make sure that you put your hand inside the palm of your partner here. And you hold your hands out this way and spread your legs by about 1.5 feet or so. Okay, she starts with the right, I start with the left. Here we go. Step in, out, in and out, in and out, in and out again. And out, and out, and out, and out. Okay, that's your basic reggae. As a reminder for all you would-be reggae lovers after you learn this dance, remember that you can either use one hand or two when you lead your partner, okay? So when you start your basic, yes, definitely it's good to start with two hands. Stepping in and out, pushing out, in and out, in and out, all right? Now this next step is called the step in and the step out, okay? What happens here is, once we step in, we push the hip out, step in, push out. When we step in this way, I close my foot here to the side, all right? And then I step out, then I push my hip out, then I go back in, I close to face Janelle. When I step out, I push the hip out to the side. Then I step in again, I close, right to left. In Janelle's case, it's left to right. Then I step out, push the hip, step in, I close, step out with the hip, into close, out with the hip, into close, out with the hip, into close, out with the hip, and into close. That's your step in and out. Okay, we've shown you how it's done with a two-hand partner lead, which is holding both hands when you go from side to side. Now what we'll do is show you what it's done when we do a turn. Now remember, the man starts with the left hand, and what he will do is lead her with this count. Here we go. Stepping left, out, right, and out, left, out, right, out, left, and out. Now to initiate the turn, what you do is take it from your step out on the right side. Here's what happens. I start with the left, which is 1, I push the hip out. On 2, I push the hip out on the outside, but then I start lifting my left hand to turn it over Janelle's head. After this, I'll push her this way. 3, as I lean forward, she steps in once. I've already lifted the hand. She's completed her turn. The next count, we both step out here. Then, to go back together, I pull. We meet each other. Pull. I put my hand just here, behind her shoulder blade, and continue back to the basic. Again, here we go. Stepping left to the side, right, out. I lift to turn, then step out, pull, and back to basic. Okay? Let's try that again. I sway left, right to lift, lift to turn, push, and then pull, and then back to basic. All right? Let's try that just one more time. Here we go. Stepping left, out, right to lift, push to turn, then step out, pull to close, and we're back to basic. Okay, now for those of you who are used to counting, here's how it counts. We'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right? Now, if you want to complete 2 cycles, let's do 2 cycles, all right? Let's do that count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Here we go. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There you go. Your step in and out with a turn. Now, we'll have a two-partner turn. I'll face Jadel. What I'll do is I'll start with the basic. I'll go with my left hip out, then right hip out. After this, I will turn with her. So I will release my left hand, and I'll push in. I'll turn to my left. She'll turn to her right. We'll go step to close. Then I'll continue the lead. Right, step, hip out. Okay? Then I'll release my right hand. I'll go left to close. All right? Then we'll finish this off by leading to my right. Here we go. Right and out. Okay, let's do that again. Stepping left on the inside, hip out. Right, hip out. I release my left. We both go together. In. Then we both step to the back. I catch her hand here. Left, I close here. And then I'll switch to my right and out. Okay? Let's do that a little faster. 1, the hip. 2, hip. Left, close, side, catch the hand. Left, close, side. All right, there we go. Okay, I'm continuing swaying. You do the same. Here we go. And 1, hip. 2, hip. Left to close, side to catch, release, and then catch again. All right? If you notice, my hand is always open like this, so I can lead Janelle when I make that turn. Here we go. Left, hip, right, hip, release to lead, and I catch, close, and then lead again. All right? Let's do it with a count. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. The count goes on and on and on. Just remember, you have to start with those two first steps, going in, hip, in again, hip. After 2, release the left hand and lead on the inside. 3 to close. Then side, look at your partner in the back here, catch that hand, come back to close, and then back to the side. Okay, there you go. We'll now go into a step called the window. To do this, we have to go back to the basic. Let's go left hip out, right, then left to clip, push away. When you go toward your partner, always close. When you go away, we use the hip. So forward, close, hip, close, push away. Okay, now that you've pushed away, what you will do is take your partner's right hand, take it over her head, turn it to your left. Here we go. 1, okay, there you go. That's what you call the window. Then you bring it over her head again to go to the other side. You go 2, okay. Now you have an open window. Let's close that window. See? 3, okay. Let's go back to the basic. And 4. Huh? All right, let's do that again. I'll step left, 2, I close, I push away, and then I put it over her head. 1, 2, 3, and 4. All right? Now, what we'll do is show you that you can also do this side-to-side motion without having to lift the hand over Janelle's head. What we'll do is this. We'll take it from the basic, 2, I close, I push away. Over the head, I go to the side, I keep my hands there, 2, 3, and 4. Make sure you look at your partner when you do this, all right? Now, you can't keep doing this without being able to get away. So, after doing it 4 more times, we have to go back to a window, all right? Now, let's do that again. Here we go. From the basic, 1 and 2. 3 to close, push away, window, 2, 3, 4. I'll go now side to side, 2, 3, 4. Now, the only way you can do this to exit is to bring your partner again to your right side, lift this hand over her head like this. Over, you're back to the window, then release your right hand and swing your left hand to your left. There you go. Then you catch your partner by the back. All right? 3 and 4. Let's try it from this angle. I'll step here, and 2, I close, I push away. Here's the window, 2, 3, and 4. Now the side to side. Here we go. 2, 3, and 4. I have to bring her to my right before I lift, and then I release to catch her, and here we go. I can do a turn doing this. 3 and 4. All right? That's your window and your side to side variation. You can also do the reggae in an 8-count turn. Holding your partner this way, male starts left, female on the right. You can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's do that again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now, if you want to be a little adventurous and you have strong knees, you do a lean. When I step to my left and Janelle steps with her right, we both kind of lean a little bit to our side and bend. What happens here is my knee now is next to hers. We both push out, you see, with the hip. Again, lift up. We lean down like this. We push hip up, step up. We lean up. There you go. There's your lean. Push out. See? There's your lean. Out. You lean and push. And maybe you can both push. See? Then you can go back to basic and up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There you go. All right? You want to do it again? Sure. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There you are. The lean and push in 8 counts. Up next, the whole dance sequence. Okay, we've come to that portion of the video where both young and old can get together. It's a little funky. It's called the reggae. We're all doing it. Come on, let's do it.
Sending you forgiveness to help me to remember. Baby, please forgive me not. I want you to remember. Sending you forgive me nots to help me to remember. Baby, please remember. Sending you forget-me-nots to help me to remember. Baby, please forget me not. I want you to remember. Sending you forget-me-nots. Baby, please forget me not. Good times we had. Sending you forget-me-nots. They were no bad. Don't ever change, baby, baby, I still care. Sending you forget-me-nots to help me to remember.
And that's reggae, baby.
Forget-me-nots.
The tango became popular during the early 1900s. Historians believe that the name comes from the African candombe drumbeat known as tango. There are those, however, who say the name comes from the Latin word tangere, which means to touch. Jerome and Daphne are showing us why the tango is back with a vengeance. Today, more than ever, this dance has become increasingly popular, and you can learn this dance. Let's begin with the most basic of all walks. We'll take 5 steps in this direction. How? First, I'll face my partner, then I'll look to my left, she'll look to her right, and that's the direction you're going. It's more like a quarter position. Okay, we'll take 5 steps. The first 2 are in a straight line. 1 and 2. On the third step, I will slowly shift her to my left, which will go 3. Then I'll take my right foot and slide back to go 4. And I'll close with 5. You see? Let's try that again. We'll walk 1 and 2. And then diagonally a little 3. Slide back 4. And back to close 5. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Slide back 5. A little faster now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll do it a little faster. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You notice there's a little drama there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Here's a pointer for you to consider when you do the tango. The inside of your foot, that is the inside of your sole, rests on its side like this, on my left, and like that on Jean's right foot. Now watch this video clip with Jerome and Daphne to show you more of the postures and the stances for tango. By now, you're familiar with the count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Now, we'll use this count when we initiate this step called the backward walk. We'll start off with 2 steps going forward, like this. 1, 2, and instead of continuing with the 3, 4, 5, just like we did in the basic, I'll use this momentum to continue my motion, but pivot Jean to walk backwards. It looked like this. This is your 3, 4, and 5. All right? One more time. We'll take 2 steps forward, 1 and 2. On the 3, 4, 5, I'll step left forward. Jean will step right to pivot inward. 3, 4, 5. I will just step backward. Now that she's going backward and I am going backward too, it's my turn to pivot. So I'll step back, pivot, then I'll step. You see? Let's do that again. I'm facing you this way. We'll take 2 steps. Step 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. 1 and 2. Pivot and step. Pivot and step. And pivot and step. All right? Again, this is a great sequence. Here we go. Step 1, 2, step and cross. I'll pivot now. Here we go. Step and back. Step and back. Step and I'll wait for Jean. 1, 2, 3. You have to wait for your partner so you can end it just like the basic in a 3, 4, and 5. Watch what happens. I'll step left, she'll step right. And this will go 3, 4, 5. You see? Now let's do that whole sequence one more time. Step 1, step 2, pivot and cross, pivot and cross, pivot and cross, pivot and cross, pivot and cross. I wait for Jean, step, step, close. Now from the back, I want you all to stand up so you can get this. Here we go. Step 1, 2, pivot and cross, pivot and I cross, pivot and cross, pivot and cross, pivot and cross. I wait for Jean, step, step, close. Here we go. 1, 2, pivot and cross, pivot and cross, pivot and cross, pivot and cross, pivot and cross. I wait for Jean and step, step, close. Now there's your backward walk. Another variation for the tango is called the grapevine. It's a crisscross pattern of steps that goes like this. We cross right over left, then step to the side, then behind, right, step to the side, cross again over, then step and back. From here, let's take with the left foot. We'll go cross, step to the side, and back, and step, and cross, and step, and back. When done in a fast motion, it goes like this. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5. Now the other way goes 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5. Now, when you face your partner, the grapevine looks like this. I'll step inward with my right foot, and Jean will step inward with her right foot. Holding your partner this way, here we go. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. All right? Now that is your grapevine. We include this with the basic of the tango, and this is what you get. We'll step 1, 2, 3. On 3, you pause just for a moment. You count yourself the word and. Immediately, you draw Jean inward like I do, and I will cross my right inward, and so will she. Again, let's get to that point. Here we go. Step 1, 2, 3, and cross, and back. 2, and 3, and 4, and 5. See? Now, we'll do this again from the basic. A little slower this time. Here we go. Step 1, 2, 3, and cross and back. 2, and 3, and 4, and 5. I'll step. 1, 2, 3. All right? From the back. Let's take that walk. 2 steps again. Step 1, 2, 3, and cross. And 2, and 3, and 4, and 5. Step 1, 2, 3. And now we'll show you this sequence in 4 corners. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, and 1, and 2, and 3, 2, cross. 1, 2, 3. Again. 1, 2, 3, and cross. And 2, and 3. Step forward. 1, 2, 3. Again. 1, 2, 3, and cross. And 2, and 3. Step. 1, 2. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, and cross. And 2, and 3. Step. 1, 2, 3. All right. That's your 4 corners. And now the figure 8 formation. This pattern is created when we cross in this fashion. We'll use our right foot to go across this way, 1, and then the left foot will meet the right and swing the other way. Now, with the left foot, it goes this way, then the right would meet the left to swing this way. Again, cross right, swing the other way, stepping left, swings the other way. Now, we'll see Jean when I hold her in this fashion. She will step inward with her right foot in this direction. I will hold her this way. Here we go. 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, and 7, and 8. Here are some really important factors to consider when you dance this figure 8. First, this hand is at your shoulder level. Secondly, your right hand will lead properly on the left shoulder blade of your partner using the inner palm of your hand right over here. Now this will help you in pushing and pulling. Follow us. Stepping 1, 2, 3. I push in, I push out. I pull, I push, I pull, I push, I pull, and I push. You notice that our elbows are at the shoulder level as well. This will keep the proper posture and balance as you're dancing. Let's do that again. When dancing the figure 8, always remember that your right hand will sit on the lower part of the left shoulder blade of your partner right here. So when you do this step, you will take a 1, 2, push and lead. You notice my hand is pushing and leading. On 3, I pull her back. And then I push her forward, I pull her back, I push her forward, I pull her back. I push her forward, I pull her back, and then I step to close. In order to close properly, this elbow has to also guide the lady's arm because it's resting on your arm as well. Let's take it from this angle. Here we go. Step 1, 2, 3, and then I pull. Then I push, I pull, I push, I pull, I push, and 1, 2, I close. Here we go again. Step 1, I step 2, 3, and then I pull. I push, I pull, I push, I pull to step forward, and 1, 2, 3. Let's do that one more time. The walk goes 1 and 2 and 3 to go backward and forward and backward. I'll step forward to 1, 2, 3. Another angle. Here we go. Step 1 and 2 and 3 to sway forward, backward. Here we go. I can repeat one more time, and then I step 1, 2, 3. Again, walk 2, 3 to go forward for her, Forward again. I'll add one more. Forward. I'll step. 1, 2, 3. There you have it, your figure 8. You've seen the basic sequences. So for a better view of the dance, we'll perform it in a 4-corner pattern. Here's the tango. Boogie is one of the most requested dances at ballroom parties. It can be danced to the tune of jitterbug melodies from the 50s or big band music from the 40s. We're having fun here doing the boogie, so stick around because Daphne and I are gonna teach it to you in a few short shakes. A good old-fashioned boogie can be done in the continental style or loose and fancy-free. Daphne and I will now teach you how to get to it from the very beginning. She'll face me now, and she'll start with her right foot. She'll go double right first, then double left, step with her right foot back, and forward with the left. Again, she'll go double right, then double left, back right, forward left. Again, double right, double left, back right, forward left. Again, double right, double left, back right, forward left. Now, I'll do the opposite. I start with the left. I will go double left, double right, back, forward, double, left, double, right, back, left, forward, right, double left, double right, back, left, forward, right, double left, double right, back, left, forward, right. Now, you have to remember when you do this, you have to lead your hands to the side. Since I'm starting with my left and Daphne's going to her right, since I'm leading, I'll take it from my lead. I'll go double this way on my left. So it'll go double left, then double right, okay? I shift it to the other side. And then I push away for the back step, then pull to come forward. Again, I'll double this way, double to the right, push away to go back, and step right to go forward. I pull as I do that, okay? Here's the actual motion. Double left, double right, push, pull, double left, double right, push, pull, double left, double right, push, pull, double left, double right, and push and pull. All right, that is your basic. Now, let's see what it looks like from the back. All right, we'll take it from the lady's step. She'll go double right, double left, back right, forward left, double right, double left, back right, forward left, double right, double left, back right, forward left, double right, double left, back right, forward left. All right. Now we'll take it from the man's count. All right? Here we go. Double left, double right, back left, forward right, double left, double right, back left, forward right. 1, 2, 1, 2, back, forward. 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 There you have it. Forward and back, and ones and twos. Daphne and I will now show you the overhead turn for the ladies. To do this, we have to start with the basic. It goes 1, 2, 1, 2, back, stop. At this stage, I'm going to use my double left and double right to complete a turn. I will take Daphne's right arm, take it over her shoulder, and make her complete a full turn to her left. It goes like this. 1, 2, 1, 2, back, forward. Now let's try that with the other side. Here we go. 1, 2, 1, 2, back, forward. 1, 2. Let's stop right here. At this stage, I can continue my 1, 2 by pulling her again to her left. 1, 2, and then back, forward. Let's do it again. 1, 2, 1, 2, back, forward. 1, 2, 1, 2, back, forward. Did you get it? Let's stop it again with this sequence. 1, 2, 1, 2, back, forward, 1, 2. I'm about to turn Daphne, and she's going to complete her next 1, 2, and the turn is complete. 1, 2. And then we go back, forward. So we'll do this continuously in a little faster motion. 1, 2, 1, 2, back, forward. 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 1, 2, 1, 2, back, forward, and 1, 2, 1, 2, back, forward. There you have it, the overhead turn for ladies. We'll now do the behind the back sequence. It starts again with the basic. We'll go 1, 2, 1, 2, back, forward. At this stage, I want you to see that I'm going to change hands twice, and I will turn to the left using my 1, 2 steps. Watch. 1, 2, 1, 2, back, forward. I changed hands twice. The first time when I reached Daphne. Let's stop at that point. 1, 2, 1, 2, back, forward. 1, 2. You see, that's the first. And the second is when I swing Daphne's hand behind my back and I catch it with my left. 1, 2. There you have it. We'll finish the sequence with a back forward. Let's do this again. 1, 2, 1, 2, back forward. 1, 2, behind the back, back forward. Slower this time. 1, 2, 1, 2, back forward. Change hands behind the back, back forward. 2 more times, a little faster this time. 1, 2, 1, 2, back forward. Change hands behind the back, back forward. 1, 2, 1, 2, back forward. Change hands behind the back, back forward. There is your behind the back sequence. And now let's work on some combinations. But first let me show you what will happen when we start this. The steps of Daphne will change now. Instead of a 1, 2, 1, 2 back step, it'll go to a double step. Let's just make that clear. It'll happen like this. I'll follow her. We'll go double step to the right, and double step to the left, and double step to the right, and double step to the left. Let's do it from behind. Here we go. Double step right, and double step left, and double step right, and double step left. Okay, now I'll start it with the basic. I'll go 1, 2, 1, 2, back step. Now what I'd like to do is bring Daphne to my side so I can start that combination. So I'll take 3 steps starting with my left, and Daphne will use that combination. Watch this. 1, 2, 3. I took 3 steps and Daphne did the double step. All right, let's do that again. What I do is I draw her to me by pulling her right arm over her head, and then I go take her to my right side. Now, let's show you that. I'll take 3 steps, Daphne does the double step, and I will draw this arm over her shoulder. Watch. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Now to release her, I do the opposite. But I still take my 3 steps, and Daphne goes double step. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Simple? Let's do that again. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. And Daphne will do it again, and double step back. There you go. Now we'll do this a little faster. Shall we? Go. 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3. Again. 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3. Now, I want to make an additional combination. So what I'd like to do is take Daphne to my side again, then bring her from right to left. I'll do my 3 steps, and Daphne will do her shuffle. Here we go. Double step back. At this point, I'm going to join Daphne going left and right. So I will do the same step she's doing. Watch this. Double step back, and double step back, double step back, and double step back. I'm doing the same shuffle she's doing. Let's do it again. Double step back, and double step back, double step back, and double step back. Now for the release. I will push Daphne away like so. 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, back step. And basic. There you go. Back to the basic. I'll take her 2 hands now because I want to take her to my side. Here we go. And 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. I'll take her to my side and double step back, double step back, double step back, and double step back to release 2, 3, and double step back. Was that fast enough for you, or a little slower? Let's do it just one more time. Daphne's in the release. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, and double step, back. Then basic. 2 and back step. 1, 2, 1, 2, back step or double step, back step or double step, back step. There you have it. And now we'll do the sugar. This is a motion that Daphne will do. It's a twisting inward and outward motion as she passes me. This is how it looks. She will tap her right foot in like this, 1, and then outward 2 with the left, 2, and then 3, and then 4, and then 5. She'll do this 5 times. Again, from my right, Daphne will go 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, now you know the ladies' part. The man does this. He taps with his feet. Daphne starts with the right. I start with my left, going double tap. Watch. I'll go 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay? Again. Daphne will continue, starting with the right. I will tap, starting with my left. Here we go. Tap the front of your foot. Here we go. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. All right? Now to get to this, we have to start with the basic. So here comes the sugar. I'll start with a 1, 2, 1, 2, back step, 1, 2, 1, 2, back step. I pull her, 1, 2, back step. You see? I first have to draw Daphne to my right side to start the step. Let's do that again. Here we go. 1, 2, 1, 2, back step. I pull 2, 1, 2, back step. Take your time when you draw your partner to your right. Remember, the motion is pulling your partner this way, then swinging her to your side. Now again, with the count. Let's go. 1, 2, 1, 2, back step, pull 2, swing to your side, and 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, lift and back. That's the release. At the end of the 5, I lift Daphne's arm and make her turn clockwise. All right? Let's finish that sequence again. She's now on my right side. I'll take her. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, lift 2, back step, 1, 2, 1, 2, back step. You see? We go back to that basic. Let's take Daphne again from the top, shall we? Here we go. 1, 2, 1, 2, back step, pull 2, swing 2, back step, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, lift 2, back step, 1, 2, 1, 2, back step. That was nice, wasn't it? Let's do that one more time. Here we go. 1, 2, 1, 2, back step, pull 2, 1, 2, swing 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, lift 2, back step, 1, 2, 1, 2, back step. And there's the sugar. Well, it's time to put a little pep in your system, right, Daphne?
Yeah.
Right. You know all the steps. Let's call the gang in and boogie! the dance floor because we're going to be right back. Ballroom dancing is here for good. Even the young people today are finding it fun, they're getting healthy, and they're enjoying partner dancing. It may not be easy at first, but if you practice, you'll get there. And we, the gang, had a great time teaching you all the steps. They're Janelle, Daphne, Jerome, Jean, and Ray. We say that you've done it, and now you can dance!